Hello everyone, welcome to LLC for Strategic Management by BOS. I see Ramnivas, Parth, Mamta, Divya, Mukteshwari, Hey Hardik, Shankaran, Ajay, Santiga, Kadambri is
Welcome to
there. Good
LLC
to see you
for
guys.
Strategic Management.
Happy Diwali to you as well, Hardik. Right, tomorrow we do not have a class, so we'll try to cover as much as we can today because tomorrow is a holiday. Nobody would want to study tomorrow. Tomorrow is a chill day. Hey Manohar, Avni, Niveda, Rachna, morning. How's the weather at your place? Like Delhi has become a little chill now. It's pretty chill in Delhi. Right? There are no fans. You're taking like light blankets in the morning. It's pretty chill. How about your place? How's Mumbai? How's Patna? How's wherever you're from? Is it still warm? Is it getting cold? Is it like how is it? Is it raining or is it too sunny? Great. I see Sonali, Sakshi, Bela is there. Ninad. Hey Babaji Chanapa, how are you? Happy Diwali to you as well. Very cold. Bangalore is very cold. Still so sleepy. Right, Rachna? I was also very sleepy. The last 15 minutes, then I got my coffee. So I said, Chalo, theek hai. Let's get going. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Bangalore is always chill, right? It's always chill. No fans, no ACs ever needed. Always a good weather. Ramadevi, happy Diwali to you as well. अवनी गुजरात में कैसा चल रहा है सूरत वार्म बिकॉज क्रैकर्स का माहौल है तो इतने क्रैकर फोड़ दिए गर्मी हो गई पार्थ ये कौन सी मैच है भाई कोल्ड इन मॉर्निंग हॉट इन नून ओके इट्स कोल्ड इन मुंबई ये कैसा मजाक है मुंबई कैन नेवर बी कोल्ड एंड इट्स रेनिंग देयर ओके 12 डिग्रीज इन जम्मू राइट नाउ चैतन्य से जम्मू में तो हाथ कांप रहे हैं 12 डिग्रीज इट्स गोना बी कोल्ड चैतन्य गुड फॉर यू विल बी यूज्ड टू इट राइट Gujarat, Junagadh's all good, no cold, no garmi. Best weather, Hardik, enjoy. Go out, play some football, cricket. Good climate, Avni, good. Tamil Nadu and chill and raining. Ramadevi, Tamil Nadu, maybe आपको chill and where in Tamil Nadu? Tamil Nadu is a very big state. पूरा इंडिया बस सकता है तमिलनाडु में. It's not a small state. I'm listening a lot of places are getting cold and chill, right? Fog in Nagaur, Rajasthan. Fog? राजस्थान में fog पहुंच गई है. Haryana yesterday, mild rains and a little thanda, right? See, Haryana भी ठंडा ठंडा सा हो गया है. Delhi yesterday also rained, yeah, was there, so it's raining here as well. Good, good, good. I think with pretty cold, with pretty chilled weather, right? Let's probably come back to where we were. We've done majority of the heavy lifting of our strategic management has already been done. Okay. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Very interesting chapters, very useful chapters in terms of understanding strategy and business, right? They're really, really useful in understanding what's happening in the business. One more thing I would like you to know is, right? One important thing I would like you to know is those were more of theoretical. Those were more of understanding the strategy that those were more of understanding what the book says. Chapter number 4, what we start today, chapter number 4 is all about decision making. It's all about understanding every aspect of the business we have studied so far and then applying it to your decision making. Okay, it's going to be totally application based chapter, right? It's not something you can learn in this. You can learn nothing from this chapter. All you can do is use the concepts that you have studied so far and apply to your decision making. This chapter is only going to tell you certain strategies that you can probably use for your business. How you use that, why you use that, that's totally based on you. Okay. That's totally based on you. These are some set strategies that businesses in the history of strategy or in the future of strategy making will take care of or will do or will apply. And these are certain choices, certain strategic choices that they have. Which one to use, when to use, and why to use is something we'll study today. But this is pure application based chapter. Okay, it's not about theory, it's all about your understanding of how to use these in your daily decision making as a business head, as a CEO, as a CFO, as the next head of any business in the next 10, 12 years that you're planning. Right, you're the CEO of Tesla, or you're the CEO of, let's say, Tata Sons, or you're the CEO of any big company possible. Kotak Mahindra Bank के CEO बन जाओ आप अगर तो, right? What would you do? This is where the chapter is. Okay. Now, when I say strategic choices, what comes into your mind? I want to know this. I want to know, when I say strategic choices, right? What comes in your head? What are we talking about? What kind of choices? When I say strategic choices, what are your strategic choices as a business? What comes to your mind? Smog in Delhi, happy Diwali. From Karnataka, Jyoti, happy Diwali to you as well. Raining in Punjab, okay, Mamta. When I say strategic choices, what comes to your mind? When I say strategic choice, tell me something that you feel is this is what a strategic choice is. Choose from various available plans, right? Best option available. Okay. Hey, Rutraj. New things implementation of business. Okay, new ideas implementation to business. If you have new ideas, you're implementing that to business, you would call that strategic choice. Okay, different strategies among which we are going to apply one choices of one among different choices to obtain a favorable condition in the market. What type of strategy to use in the business competition? Give me some examples also, right? Alternatives, some alternatives in the business that you can either do this or do that. There are many strategies and we need to choose the best one of them. Which we should choose a strategy which is good for our business. Okay, वो तो obvious है नहीं क्या? अविनाश says 18 degrees in छत्तीसगढ़. ये कौन सी strategy है? What to apply as plan to multiply my business and exploit opportunities depends on an organization which analysis chooses to make a business better. Okay. Avni, I'll come to that question. Let's see the answers for this one. Then I'll solve the question as well. Home supply of food in COVID is a strategic choice. That's not a strategic choice, ideally, but that is okay. I can probably place that in a strategic choice. Okay, cool. Home supply of food in COVID, from where India will buy all strategic choice. Okay, India will buy oil. Okay, differentiation of product innovation, product price competitiveness. The one which strengthens our market position, focus on online market or retail planning. SWOT analysis is the example of this. Okay. प्रिंस, आपको मेरा थ्रोट खराब लग रहा है? मेरे को लगा मेरी आवाज अच्छी लग रही है, मैच्योर लग रही है. आपने तो मेरा गला ही खराब बोल दिया. मुझे लगा I was sounding like अमिताभ बच्चन. There are several strategic, but we choose strategic that the best for the company, like focus, cost leadership. Absolutely. You guys are already there. Let's give some structure to what all you have just said. Okay. This is a chapter overview. All your thoughts will be structured within this probable table, right? Everything that you have just said is going to fall into this table, which is strategic choices, broad strategies, the exits, and the options. Okay. Either we will be at a stable, growth, retrenchment, or combination stage, or we will talk about turnaround, divestment, liquidation, or we will actually be understanding a portfolio of business. When we have multiple businesses, multiple products, what kind of strategies do we have? This chapter, please think of yourself like the business head who has to take a decision for the business, and think about a big business. And think about a big business and imagine yourself as the head of that business. Then this chapter becomes extremely interesting when things are at stake, right? जब आपको लगता है यार 100 करोड़ का बिजनेस है, 1000 करोड़ का बिजनेस है, you have to take decisions for that. It's not a small business. Okay, cool. What I've done here is I've given some food for thought on this slide. Okay, like I said, it's an application based chapter. We're not going to talk about theory as much as we are going to talk about strategy. This is my favorite chapter because we will apply our brains here. Okay, read what is on your screen, read what is on your screen, and then give me your thoughts. Understand this chapter. Take 2 minutes. Read it carefully. Think like a business head and give me your thoughts based on what is given on the screen. Read slowly, read carefully, and share your thoughts. It's a simple business case study. You guys are doing mini MBA right now, okay? You're becoming the masters of business administration, the future leaders. Let's use our brains, let's use our creativity and figure out what should be done. A small local bakery, known for its artisanal bread and pastries, seeks to expand its presence within the local market using a pricing strategy. In response to growing demand and competition, the bakery decides to introduce a tiered pricing approach. They plan to maintain competitive pricing for their core products while introducing premium offerings at a slightly higher price point. This strategy allows them to cater to a broader customer base. Furthermore, they will implement a loyalty program offering discounts to regular customers. The bakery's objective is to entice existing customers to spend more and attract new patrons while preserving their reputation for quality. Basis this, which locations should they choose to expand in India? Very simple question for a business head, somebody doing a business, right? This is nowhere in the syllabus. This is just you and me trying to be creative to understand this chapter. Okay? This is really where you use your brains and creativity. It's been asked to tell us where they have to expand like new branch. Absolutely, Parth. Basis this, which locations should they choose to expand in India? India में कौन सी state, city, what kind of places they should expand their business? You know their strategy. As a business head, you know your pricing strategy. ठीक है, आपको आपकी pricing strategy पता है. This is what you plan to do as a business कि भाई मुझे ऐसे ऐसे premium customers चाहिए, मुझे ऐसी pricing चाहिए. This is what I want to do as a business. This is the kind of brand value I want to create. This is the kind of people I want to attract. Okay. What locations would you choose to expand your business? Simple question in business ka. That's what happens in the board meetings. People come and ask Mukesh Ambani, so where should we expand the next uh, Ajio store? Where should we expand? Where should we open? Which mall? Which city? Which place? कहाँ खोलें और people come to the CEO of Airtel and say, boss, where should we open our next store? DMart. The management of DMart comes and asks the business head, where should we open our next store? They know their strategy, they know their product, that we are DMart, they have a brand value, but they need to decide where to open the store when they're expanding. Simple question. Same goes with you. Let's see the thoughts from you, and I would really request all of you to be really, really active on chat on this, especially this chapter. यहाँ पे जितना आंसर करोगे, that's where your brains get stimulated, and this is where you probably become a better strategic leader. Okay, cool. The first one says, okay, densely populated area where all types of people live, poor, middle class, rich, near schools. They should plan to expand to nearby areas considering nature of the product. More population as they're in area helpful to expand businesses. They might expand to metro cities, okay? Major cities, places having more employed people like Noida, Gurgaon, okay? They should choose a locality where there is huge demand, like near schools and office. They need to open near school or college. Big cities where the income level of the population who will afford to buy premium products, they can expand in metropolitan cities where they will get customers with high income, thereby high spending capacity. Metropolitan and metro cities, state pricing will favor due to higher population of poor, loyalty program for the middle class, and the rich, of premium pricing for the rich. Okay, Mohan? Should start with nearby cities, see the demand and start with online. Cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai, most of the cities which have more tourist places and colleges, schools, and everything should start nearby cities, see the demand and start with online. Okay, they should expand in tier one cities. If they want high paying and less paying customers, they should try to expand in metro cities. If they're doing a capital problem, then they should expand in cities with more population than 5 lakhs. More younger age ratio places near corporate office, tier 1 to 3 and 4, segmenting to a wide mass market, college near bus stops, railway stations, helpful to expand business, place where competition is less and population of the people demand is more. Products with more shelf life, they can courier on demand, expand in metropolitan cities. Fantastic. Good. You guys are thinking like business people now. Okay. They can collaborate with aggregators, metropolitan near mall, cinema hall, people to visit. It is said that they want to expand their presence within the local market, so probably somewhere within the locality or the same city. Cool. You heard the answers from everyone. I was reading answers from everyone so that you know what are your friends, what are your competitors thinking. Okay. Now think about this. Now think about this. Very interesting concept within strategic choices is, okay, what if your competitor's strategic choice is almost the same like you? How will you differentiate? We have like 30, 40 people here answering. I like 30, 40 people answering on the chat. All of them have almost the same thought. Different people from different states, from different backgrounds. You guys are not related to each other. Somebody is in Punjab, somebody is in Kodaikanal, somebody is in somewhere in Tamil Nadu, somewhere in Haryana, somebody is in Gujarat, somebody is in Mumbai, Delhi, Haryana. But सबकी strategic choice same है. Where do you want to expand? Metro cities, near schools, colleges, premium pricing for rich, population ज़्यादा हो, competition कम हो, right? That's exactly what all of you are saying. Different backgrounds, different thoughts, different people, different personalities, but all of you have almost the same answer. Why? Why do you think so? Why do you think all of you have almost the same answer? क्यों हो रहा है ऐसा? Near malls, cinema halls, or schools, you would have agreed with most of the answers, right? Even when I'm reading, all of you would have also agreed with the answers that I'm reading from others, even if it's different from your answer. Why are we all thinking alike? क्यों? Because our teacher is same. शाबाश प्रिंस, 10 marks for you. क्योंकि हमारा टीचर सेम है तो हम भी सेम सीख रहे हैं. वाह, शानदार जवाब. Nature of this business is monopolistic competition. So, okay. What else? Limited number of choices available. No, not really. चांद पे क्यों नहीं खोला किसी ने? Why did not anybody say I will open on moon? Nobody went global. Nobody said I'll open in Dubai. Nobody said I'll open in somewhere in Bali. हनीमून के लोग जाते हैं बाली में, मालदीव्स जाते हैं, क्यों नहीं खोला आपने वहां पे? Nobody said they want to expand, right? Because you will say expand in India, right? इंडिया भी ले लो, तो प्रीमियम सिटीज बोल दी, टीयर 2 टीयर 3. और I saw only two answers which said go to tier 2 tier 3, Jaipur, Indore, Bhopal, right? किसी ने न्यू सेगमेंट नहीं क्रिएट किया. Nobody created new segment or vertical of business. Nobody said that expanding should expand in basis which location you should choose to expand. Could be anything. क्लाउड किचन हो सकती है. क्रिएटिविटी नहीं आई ना ज्यादा. व्हाई? बिकॉज इट्स लॉजिक माय फ्रेंड. कॉमन सेंस है. स्ट्रेटेजिक चॉइसेस आर कॉमन सेंस. Because it's business, because it's money oriented. You want to make profits. You know your business, you know your product, right? We have given you what the product is, what the brand value is, what the brand is, what does the company want to achieve. All information is available to you. With all the information, there comes out a common sense. When you have all the information and you apply common sense, you get a strategic choice. You get a strategic choice. And that strategic choice is what is your strategy basically, right? It's common sense. I just wanted to make a point that strategic choices are not very difficult to find. They are based on logic, they are based on common sense, which is built from information. So, what is more important before you make a strategic choice is information. Unless you have a lot of information about the product, about the market, about the organization's vision, mission, intent, values, what kind of a product, what kind of value chain, what kind of generic strategy they are using, a pricing approach, what market base, what kind of products are they selling, where are they selling right now, where they want to go in the future. These 15 odd lines explained everything about the company, what they want to do. There was an image of a bakery in your head कि यार ये ऐसी bakery है, ये ऐसा कुछ करना चाह रहे हैं. In 15 lines, I gave you an image of a business. You understood the business within these like 15 lines, and you gave them a strategy. You told them what they should do because it's common sense. That's what strategic choices are. It's common sense. Okay? Understood? Give me a thumbs up. And then we go to the main theory piece of this. Makes sense, right? Strategic choices to begin with, starters, make sense. Nobody says yes, no. Okay. Ramadevi says yes. Thanks, Ramadevi, for confirming. Awesome. Priyanka, Ramnara, Sakshi, Kadambari. Cool. Strategic choices, right? Before we go to the next one, I will take you to a little theory and then we'll come back here. Okay. Let's go here. Cool. When we talk about strategic choices, okay, when we talk about strategic choices, the choice of your strategy, the choice of your decision making depends on a couple of things. It could be one, who within the organization is deciding that strategy. Okay. Number one parameter is who within the organization is going to make the strategy. Okay. So we are going to make money using common sense after all. That's right, Rudraj. That's how money is made, common sense. So number one criteria is we need to identify and who is creating the strategy within the organization. Is it corporate level people? Is it business level people? Or is it functional level people? कॉर्पोरेट बना रहा है, बहुत हाई लेवल स्ट्रैटेजी बनाएंगे. The corporate people will create a very high level strategy. Business level people generally create more realistic, more action oriented strategies, while functional level people create a very detailed, who will do what, when, and how kind of a strategy. Okay, so the basis of classification number one is who in the organization is making that strategy. Number two, where is the business in its life cycle? Is it starting the business? Is it growing? Is it mature or is it declining? You need to identify for each product you're making a strategy about or the overall business as well, right? Both the product and the business, you need to identify, man, what is the product life cycle or the organization's life cycle stage at? Are we growing introduction stage? Are we in the introduction stage? Are we in the growth stage? Are we in the mature stage? Or are we in the declining stage? Right? And number three criteria is competition. It is based on your competition strategy, intention, smartness, creativity, shrewdness, cruelty, कुछ भी कह लो. Competition कितना कितना तेज है, how clever your competition is, that really depends or decides what kind of strategy you should be using. Okay, so it could be competitive strategies like we have talked about, cost leadership or a differentiation or a focus, or maybe like a collaboration strategy of a JV, which is joint venture, or you merge and acquire, or you do a strategic alliance. We'll talk about this. We will talk about this, right? But three basic criterias help you identify about strategies, who's making the strategy, where are we as a business in our life cycle, and what is the competition like outside. These three things will help you make your business strategy stronger, better, and sharper. हॉर्लिक्स की ऐड हो गई वैसे तो. Okay, very nice. You always get confused how to know whether a business is in growth stage or at maturity stage. We'll do that. Today, 2.5 hours, I'm just going to use to draw a lot of graphs, a lot of companies we will talk about. We have ample time. We'll talk about real life companies and we'll see what they do. Okay. Now my question to you is, आपका चैप्टर में आधे घंटे में खत्म करा दूंगा, then we'll do the theory because it's all about application. Once you get the concept right, what are we trying to study? Every chapter, be it any subject, when you pick up your book, just ask this question: इससे मुझे समझ क्या आएगा? What am I trying to get out of this chapter? Right? At the end of the chapter, what should I know which I did not know 1 hour back? That's it. Be it audit, be it law, be it accounts. Read it like that and you are solved. Okay? ऐसे पढ़ोगे, 1 घंटे पहले मुझे नहीं पता था क्या होता है, 1 घंटे बाद I know something more than an hour before. And this is the same chapter. You should just know what are we trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out what kind of strategic choices does a business have and how do you decide which one to use. Simple. What are my choices? What are my options? And which one should I use when? Simple. Okay. Great. Business cycle also depends on the market structure. A lot of things, yes, including market structure for sure, Srinivasan. Now, let me say in the previous question, we were talking about that cafe. We were talking about that cafe right? Pricing, and we said they want to expand in India. Where should they expand? A lot of you were saying metro cities, tier one, tier two, near malls, school, college, but this and that and everything. Awesome. Great. Now, if I tell you that bakery, that business is in a declining stage, that business is in a declining stage. Okay, it's a 50-year-old business which is not changing its menu. It's a 50-year-old business not changing its menu. The management, the people who were running the business are still running. The kids who came into business, they said, we don't want to continue this business. We want to go and work for some corporate big companies. We don't want to do this business. It's very dirty. It asks for a too much effort and time, and there's not much money there. So I don't want to continue your business. You do whatever you want to do. And the parents say, we are aging, our business is declining, I don't want to change a lot of things. That is where the business is. It's a declining stage. Now you tell me, where or which cities should they expand in? The questions remain the same, but the scenario changes. That business is in a declining stage now. Okay. No new people want to do that business. Old people are getting old. They don't want to continue the business. They don't have the energy to put into the business. Where should this business expand now? Which cities, which places should they expand? Thanks, Rachna. Happy to know that you're getting so much value out of the classes. Thank you. Hello, Devraj. You're super late. 7:30 in a 7 o'clock class. ये online का यही मजा है. Had this been a physical offline class, which I would love to take, right? All of you sitting in front and we talking and doing all this offline would be fantastic, but ऑनलाइन का यही मजा है, चुपके से चैट में घुस जाओ, कोई रोक ही नहीं सकता. फिजिकल में तो द टीचर विल से गेट आउट एंड स्टैंड आउटसाइड फॉर 2 hours now. I'm just joking, Devraj. Welcome to join in. It's your class. You guys can come and go. That's fine. As long as you are learning something. Cool. Villages and towns. Rito says, ये तो decline हो रहा है, इनको गांव में चले जाना चाहिए. In backward and rural areas, local area market. At decline stage, why do they want to waste time and money in expanding? Good thought, Ramadevi. They should expand if they don't want to continue. Why should they expand if they don't want to continue? Okay, Ninad. Global markets. Decline हो रहा है, go global. Okay. Well, the management are not interested, so they should not put more money in the business for any expansion. Okay. Less demand areas. What else? It's better they close down at decline stage. Remote and also missed group of people area. Local area markets where middle class people live. More population urban areas nearby major towns and metros. Less demand areas. If the decline stage, they should not change place either. Let them make proper strategy. Okay, Nagaraju. First, they should appoint a new CEO, then get their previous position back. If the business is declining, I would like to operate where I would be able to meet my expenses. Absolutely. I would also do that. People who are saying go to rural areas, भैया गांव में कौन बेकरी खा रहा है मुझे बताओ. केक, पेस्ट्री, क्रॉइसॉन, लेमन टार्ट, ब्राउनी देखा है कभी? क्या कौन खा रहा है भाई विलेज एंड रूरल एरियाज में? It's already a declining business. Why do you want to create a new market for them? It's a declining business. People are not interested to do any business. It's a declining business. You should just close down, save money, sell your assets, take that money, put in a fixed deposit or a mutual fund or where you want to invest and have a happy life. If you're not wanting to do business, why would you take so much risk? And they don't have time, effort, and energy. That is what we said. And you're saying go global, go to a rural area. They don't want to do that. That's not what they want to do. They just want to continue where they are. They just want to continue where they are and let it decline. Because anyway, the kids are not wanting to take over the business. So they're like, जब तक हम हैं हम कर लेते हैं. Right? That's again a business strategy. Right, and nobody can say right or wrong. The results tell right or wrong. Absolutely. Varun Shah, what you guys are saying, merge with another business, right? More young crowd people. Absolutely. You guys are saying they should. I would have done the same thing had I been in a growth or a mature stage, had I been expanding. But this is a declining stage. This is a declining stage. I don't want to take risks जब मैं खुद ही नीचे जा रहा है business. It's time for me to stabilize. It's time for me to save money. It is time for me to control my margins rather than blowing money up in marketing and new markets and expansion. Okay. But depends again. Uh, that's your strategy. I'm just giving my thought. This chapter is what you think is right because it's your business. But you got to apply some common sense based on information you have. Okay, simple है chapter. जो information है उसके basis पे you have to identify what's common sense. What would a common person with a common sense do without being too creative? You will be creative in your real life. You have to be. But for this chapter, you just have to figure out the common sense. Declining business, common sense क्या बंद कर दो. If I have a declining business, I will not go to Sri Lanka, I will not go to Dubai, I will not go to Sweden or Netherlands. या यूके में जाके मैं अपना कैफे नहीं खोल दूंगा. Okay, because I'm a declining business. Had I been a growth and introduction, absolutely would have done that. Love to do that. Okay, great. We were talking about three levels, right? We were talking about three levels of strategic choice and where strategies are made. Read this. I will upload this. You will be able to read this. But what is important in this particular slide is just one thing to understand. Strategies that these groups make, right? What is so special about their strategies? When a corporate level people, the CEO, the CFO, the CTO, the CHRO, the C-suite people, the executives make the business strategy, like which include diversification, mergers and acquisitions, entering a new market, any major investment in R&D. All of that is done by corporate level people. These choices or these strategies define the organization's scope and market positioning. These choices really define the way the organization is. These basically define how the business will be, what will be their strategy and organization scope and market position. Okay, this is what these strategies define. The choices that business level unit managers, right, the business level managers make, these include market segmentation, pricing, competitive positioning, product development. They are detailed, like I told you. Corporate level क्या कहते हैं? Merge, acquire, grow, diversify, invest. Great. Business level manager says which market to expand into, at what price, what product, what are the new products, what are my existing products, how will I price it, how will I compete with the competitor in that market. That is business unit level manager's strategy. These choices align with corporate level strategies but are specific to the business unit objectives. Functional level managers like finance, operations, HR, these include process improvements, resource allocation, talent development, technology adoption. All these strategies come under functional level strategies. I want to merge and acquire a company. Very good. After acquisition, what market, what price, what product I'm going to sell as one company, business level. Functional level says, okay, you have acquired a company, you have decided the market, you have decided the pricing. What kind of impact will it come on the people? I need more people, so let's hire more people. Functional HR strategy. Finance says, okay, you want to hire more people, you need more money, you need more cash flows to pay out salaries. Let us reduce the credit days. Let us figure out how to reduce our debtors so that we get more cash into bank, cash in bank. Okay, that's finance strategy. Technology, IT company says, we want to hire more people. I will need 300 more laptops, which have this software, which have all these things. My people will be on the field selling a particular product. These kind of technology changes we need in the system if we want to grow as a business. IT, functional level strategy. A corporate level strategy, very broad idea, ये करते हैं वो करते हैं. Business level says ठीक है, but how will we do that? Where do we want to do that? What will be the outcome of that? Functional level says got it, I got it, you want to do this, that's final. Functional level says I understand the strategy, that's final. How do we implement it? We need more people, we need more money, more IT, more XYZ, more procurement, more raw material. All of this is functional level strategy. From where, at what price we will get that? How do we negotiate? What kind of future profits are we expecting? All of that comes under functional level strategy. ठीक है जी. Devraj, take care. I was just joking. You have viral fever. I know that the weather is very dicey. I was just joking. Take care of yourself. Drink some tea, coffee, whatever you drink. If it's declining, quitting will be wise. Great. Do you understand this corporate, business, and functional level? I'm going to take a pause of 1 minute to see if you have any questions. Let us see if you have any questions. If not, then we go to the next one. You know a bakery wala in your village, he wanted to expand to Pune. He lost 15 lakhs on a rent agreement, so expansion is not a joke. You need to think twice. Right, Rutraj? That's absolutely right. पैसा इन्वॉल्व हो जाएगा तो यू हैव टू बी रियली रियली केयरफुल. यू कैन नॉट जस्ट से कि आई वांट टू एक्सपैंड. पैसा, टाइम, एफर्ट, अपॉर्चुनिटी सब कुछ जाएगा. दिव्या, गुड फॉर यू. इसमें दिव्या इतना प्राउड होने की क्या बात है? मुझे फीवर नहीं है. अच्छी बात है, नहीं है तो खुश रहो. गुड. प्रियंका सेज थम्स अप. थैंक्स प्रियंका. वंतिका सेज यस. थैंक यू. तो मैंने पहली बार देखा है दिव्या कोई इतना परेशान है मुझे फीवर क्यों नहीं है. क्यों चाहिए? Prashna, you want a small example for this based on real company? Let's do that. I can do that very quickly in 30 seconds. Reliance की एक कंपनी उठाते, let's say Jio Cinema. Okay, Reliance Jio Cinema says I want to expand Reliance Jio Cinema. Okay, so Jio Cinema says my corporate level strategy is I want to beat the competition. I want to diversify my portfolio of things that I have. I want to diversify, reach every single consumer in the country. That's a corporate level broad strategy. I want to reach every consumer. I want to diversify my business. How do I do that? That is a corporate level strategy. मुझे diversify करना है. I want to reach every consumer in India. Business unit level manager says, okay, let's figure out a market segmentation that is very close to an Indian market. And they say cricket. They say Big Boss. They see Khatro Ke Khiladi. Then they see Jhalak Dikhla Cha. Then they see Kapil Sharma show. A lot of Indians, irrespective of the location, are watching these shows. Cricket, entire India watches. Kapil Sharma, entire India watches across the geographies, across the country, north, east, west, south, right? Some of the shows, maybe Big Boss franchise. I'm not just saying the Hindi Big Boss, but there is Telugu, Marathi, Tamil. All of these Big Boss, the Big Boss franchise is something that the India is watching. This is business unit level strategy that I'm figuring out a market segment, a product development, right? And a competitive position that I want to have these shows on my application. If I have these things on my application, I'm going to cover a very large area of India. Cricket le liya humne, right? All the popular masala shows we have taken, And somebody says, what about old people? How do you bring them to our app? They say, okay, let me get some spiritual channels and videos as well on my application, like Astha or a Bhajan Sang, all these channels that you have, right? The Asthas and the Sanskar TV and the Sun TV and all those channels. They say, okay, let's have that on our app as well. That's a business level strategy. Now they come to the functional level strategy. The corporate level says, I want to diversify, I want to reach every Indian. Let's do that. People are excited. Yes, we will do that. Business said, okay, we want to reach India, but how? We will reach India by acquiring these things, by probably figuring out this is the market, this is the product we want to have on our app, a product development, a market segmentation, right? And then they go to the functional level and say, boss, listen, we have decided to show cricket live on Geo Cinema, Big Boss. We want to show Kirtan and live TV, live darshan of Tirupati, live darshan of Vaishno Devi, live darshan of Siddhivinayak, or live darshan of Shirdi, right? We want to show all of that on our app. Now, IT people say, boss, we will need another 10,000 servers. We will need a team of 50 more people. We will need some technology. We will need some expenses there. The finance team says, okay, if you want to do that, then you will have to sell off some assets from a non-profit making business. Let's say a gaming segment is not working well on Geo Cinema. Let's say, for example, people are still on YouTube or Twitch. Geo Cinema gaming nahi aa pa raha. So for now, sell off your gaming business, get the money, put it into servers for this, like your cricket and Big Boss and Darshan and all the spiritual, allocate karo, right? Resource allocation karo, right? Build on to your capabilities, build on to your technology. And this is how all the three levels come together to make a strategy. Broad idea, corporate, business level figures out what is to be done. Functional tells, okay, if you want to do that, we are okay doing that, but this is what you will need to do. ये चीज चाहिए हमको, we will execute. Okay, understood? With an example of a live company, that's what we were talking about. Need one suggestion? Prabir, kya? I came to know about this app yesterday. Should I continue with this batch? Absolutely, you should. Why not? Exams to next year, hai? You should. Geo Games is launching a lot of things, but it's not picking up as much as they want it to. They're trying real hard, but it's not picking up because people are very used to YouTube and Twitch and all these apps. Okay. They're trying to acquire a lot of company, trying to do a lot of things, but it's not working out. Great. I think this summarizes a lot of questions and a lot of doubts you had. This example should clear that. Now let me take you back to another brain exercise. Let's go back to another brain exercise. Okay, read this very carefully. Now you have more understanding of strategic choices. Now you know more about this chapter. Now you have a lot more information available with you to make decisions, right? I've given you a lot more information now, a lot more things to think about. Read this carefully, then answer. Now you're smarter than you were an hour ago. Let's see if your answers reflect you're smarter than before. A struggling mid-size manufacturing company faces mounting financial losses, prompting the leadership to consider their options. With declining market demand and increasing operating costs, they contemplate ceasing operations. They want to close down the operations. However, they are also approached by a larger corporation interested in acquiring their technology and customer base. Fantastic. This presents a dilemma. Now they have a confusion. They say, like, listen, the choice between shutting down or selling the business, what should we do? If somebody is interested in our business, that means they see the potential, which we are not able to see or we are not able to execute. But the business has potential, the market has potential, our technology has potential. Should we sell this company or we should continue because there is potential? Somebody is knowing the potential जो हमको नहीं पता भैया. The company's leadership is torn between preserving their legacy and accepting a potential lucrative offer. They grapple with questions of sustainability, long-term viability, and the impact on employees. A critical decision looms as they weigh the pros and cons of closure versus a strategic exit through acquisition. Open-ended question. I want to see your thoughts. I want to read your thoughts. What do you think? Or what should they do? What all parameters are you considering? Mention that. Take one decision. Take one decision as a leader and tell me the reason why you took that decision. You're the head of this company. You have two options. One, sell off your business at a very good money. Number two, retain the business because you know there's potential. You are concerned about your legacy, the brand name, and the employees of your company, the sustainability, the long-term dreams you had. You want to stick to that, or you want to sell off your business to somebody who is ready to pay money for your technology. Which option will you choose and why? Lucrative offer means very attractive offer, Rachna. 5 लाख करोड़ रुपए का ऑफर आ गया. ठीक है. Ninad says they should sell the business because if you shut down, employees will be affected. They need a business loan to settle the financial losses. Okay. Sell their business because it's in a decline stage. Ceasing operations will incur cost while selling the business would earn owners goodwill instead plus employees. ठीक है. Merging with a big company is the best strategy and function independently by getting resources where the company can sustain their legacy. Merger would be a better option. Well, if the market demand is declining, it is better to exit but bargain for higher price. Okay, Ruturaj. We can merge with the firm interested in our technology and customer base. Go for diversification. You don't have an option for diversification. You're not diversifying anywhere. Sell the business. Why don't change the strategy? What strategy should tell us? What strategy are you trying to change? Finance team should work to reduce the operating cost. Finance team cannot reduce the operating cost. They can suggest ways to do that, but they cannot reduce the cost. They can surely suggest ways to do that. Sell the business, continue with proper analysis of weakness and harnessing fully available resources. SWOT analysis kar lo. Expand business because goodwill of the business. Retain, sell off. Once you get a loan, settle with loan, and then preserve the lucrative technology and build a brighter future in coming days. So rational thinking would be sell off the business as the demand is dependent on market and not in the hands of business, if may not increase. Selling business is good, at least their business running on another form with shutting down the business. We shall retain the business by cutting cost and innovation of new products, sell the business, okay, merge with another, they should consult to reduce operating cost, collaborate with buying parties, negotiate to keep brand name, sustain the business by selling to the corporations. One, because career growth, customer benefit, when the another company takes over, they tend to have better technologies to improve the business. So you would sustain the company. Have you heard about Sachin Bansal and Binni Bansal? Have you heard about Sachin Bansal and Binni Bansal? Anybody? You know who they are? Sachin Bansal, Binni Bansal, Flipkart, right? नहीं सुना? They were the founders of Flipkart. Manish, Rachna, right? You guys are saying they were founders of Flipkart. That's right. The founders of Flipkart had this question when they were being acquired by Walmart. Flipkart was a loss making company. Okay. Think about it. Now I'm giving you a perspective. All your answers are right. I am okay with every answer. It's your thought process, it's your business. I'm just trying to give you a thought. What is strategic choice? Okay. It's your choice. You have a logic, you have a reason. That's why you're giving that answer. Absolutely right. Now, just giving you a perspective. Flipkart was a heavy loss making company. It is still a loss making company, but it does a revenue of almost 60-70,000 crore rupees every year. 60,000 crore rupees of revenue every year, and a loss making company. And it has not even tapped into 50% of India. 50% इंडिया अभी भी फ्लिपकार्ट यूज पे नहीं आया है. It's way less than 50% of India that's using Flipkart or is on Flipkart, selling or buying anything. The potential within India itself is still there. It's massive potential still there. The company is growing. They have a duopoly. Either it's Flipkart or Amazon. कोई और company तो आ नहीं पा रही है. There's no other competition as big as them. There is a Meesho or a Tata Neu or this and that, but not as huge as these two companies, Amazon and Flipkart. Walmart came and said, I want to buy your company. I see a lot of potential. I see the future for Flipkart in the next 10, 15 years in India. I want to buy 80% of your company. These two guys were in this dilemma. They said, now listen, I'm not even declining, but I'm loss making company. The potential is huge. We know that. We are growing crazy numbers, right? Should we sell off our business or we continue to do that ourselves and make it as big as possible? Same question दोनों दोस्तों के पास आया. Both of them were having the same confusion. They decided, let's sell off. Let's sell this company to Walmart and exit. Let's exit at the prime time of Flipkart. Exit kar gaye. Not even declining. They were at the prime time when the company was growing straight, not even ऐसा जा रही थी, सीधा rocket की तरह ऊपर जा रही है company. And they said, we want to exit. And they exit with absolutely like massive numbers. They became billionaires, right? When they exited, they came into the billionaire list and everything. That's fine. I'm not saying about the money right now, but about the strategy they had. That was their strategic choice. They said, we will exit, let somebody acquire, even if there's a potential. What will I do is, I will take this money and build something new. They're making Navi, they're making they did a lot of investments in other companies, they become angel investors or they became fund managers, right? Mutual fund company खोल दी अपनी, किसी ने e-commerce company में invest कर दिया, somebody opened an ed tech. Depends. No right and wrong. What I'm trying to tell you is these are strategic choices. Right or wrong, time tells. Right or wrong, the customer tells. Right or wrong, depends on a lot of external factors. Timing of the business, the kind of people you meet in the business, the kind of buyers, the kind of people, the stakeholders you have in a transaction. बहुत कुछ depend करता है. Like Ruturaj was telling, right? Somebody was duped of 15 lakh rupees. Now that person will always be so scared to do business because they can't take so much risk all the time. It was a bad decision for them. For life, it becomes a nightmare to do business now. But Sachin and Binny Bansal, they say, इतना सिंपल है, कुछ नहीं है, कंपनी बनाओ, बड़ा करो, बेच दो, बिलियनर बन जाओ, एक और कंपनी खोल लो, मेक अ न्यू कंपनी, स्टार्ट अ न्यू कंपनी, सेल ओल्ड कंपनी. इट्स सो सिंपल. Depends on your circumstances, but that is how strategic choices are. Okay. The more information you have about things, the better it is to take a decision. And every decision is right or wrong, but time tells. Okay. I'm just giving you an example of strategic choice from this example. Is there a right answer? Maybe not. How do we know? But we do understand, we do have a logic for our answer. That is what you have to always mention. That is why I tell you, do not just give me the answer. Give me why. Reason do. Logic kya laga rahe ho? You want to exit? Okay, exit. Why? You want to sell off the business? Okay, sell off. Why? You want to continue the business? Absolutely fine. But why? If you have a logic, your answer is right. Okay. Twitter sold to Elon. That's right. Twitter, the founder of Twitter said, dude, I don't want to continue the business, even if it's profitable. Elon Musk खरीद ले $42 billion. Very good, खरीदो भाई खरीदो. I will exit. I'm done with this $42 billion. You can take the business. Did they really sell Flipkart? Yes, Prince. Almost 90% of the Flipkart is now owned by Walmart. Flipkart then bought Myntra, Jabong, and Too Good, and a lot of companies as well. Clear Trip भी Flipkart group में है अब. Mhm. Okay, great. Broad strategies for a business, right? Let's get to some theory of the chapter. You know the context, you know the chapter. Now let's get into a little theory, into a little syllabus, exam oriented stuff. Four kind of broad corporate strategies. Broad corporate level strategies we are talking about. Number one, stability. Number two, expansion. Number three, retrenchment. Number four, combination. The first kind of strategies are stability, where the business says, I want to stay in my current business and product markets, right? Maintains the existing level of efforts and is satisfied with incremental growth. Stability may, they just want an incremental growth, do not want to expand to new markets or new products. They just want to sustain themselves for a long period of time. Expansion, new product, new market, new people, new things to sell to new people. I want something new. I want to expand. नई geographies में जाना है, नया business करना है. I want to expand, diversify. I want to like have my wings wide open. Why should I just stop at one business? I want to expand crazy. That's expansion. Number three is retrenchment. Things are not working out. Let's close down partially, completely, some part of the business, one product out of the 10 products I have. Let's bring down the business. Let's slow down the business and see for some time. Then we will shoot back. Let's pause the business. Let's reallocate resources from here to there. Close this down, put the money in more profitable business. That's called retrenchment. Closing down, downsizing, liquidation, selling off, partial or completely, is called retrenchment. Combination. Combination is combines the three above or two above in any order. You want to expand one product and close down the other product? Do that. You want to keep the main product stable, but you want to expand smaller new products that you are trying in the market. You have a big business, then you keep trying. Combination का मत आपको एक example दूं अभी. Combination classic example is Coca-Cola. Now you'll say, how Coca-Cola? There is a basic Coca-Cola, right? There is a basic Coca-Cola, which is a stable business. Everybody is buying incremental growth. They are not saying कि भाई double the business, triple the business. They already have reached that stage where they're stable. 1 crore bottles every day are sold. They are very happy. 1 करोड़ बॉटल बिक रही है, एक बॉटल 50 रुपए की है. So we are making 50 crore rupees every day. That's we are doing good. 50 crores per day revenue, we are okay. Stability business. The combination that they're doing is बीच में आती है डाइट कोक, जीरो कोक, वनीला फ्लेवर, ब्लू कोक, पिंक कोक, lemon coke, masala coke, different variants or variations of the business or varieties of the product. They keep expanding. It doesn't work, बंद कर दो, retrench. right? The main product stays. New products, they experiment and doesn't work, depends. Expansion, retrenchment, retrenchment, expansion, retrenchment. The main product remains stable. That's called combination strategy. That's called combination strategy. Okay. That means the strategy is not bad if you lose an opportunity, but it is definitely bad if you fall into a pitfall. Absolutely right. Retrenchment is closing down, downsizing, बेच देना, liquidation, selling off. That's called retrenchment. Isn't keeping one product and closing down the other product also an example of retrenchment? Yes, but that's combination because you're keeping one product, that's stability or expansion, and you're removing the other one. That's retrenchment. So you're doing a combination. Is Amazon making profit in India? Not so far. E-commerce in India is not making profits. You understand the four broad categories of strategy we are talking about: stability, expansion, retrenchment, and combination. Stability, expansion, retrenchment, and combination. Understood? Yes, no, thumbs down, thumbs up, hello, hi, namaste. Send me something so that I know because I can't see your faces. If I'm saying understood and you are looking at your phone and doing yes, I can't see you. Cool. Thanks, Ramnima, Santika, Ramdevi Prince. Understood, understood. Great. Very nice. Super clear. Thumbs up, understood. Okay. If you tasted just Coca- within 10 years to try every drink the company makes, I don't know, Path. If you read on Twitter, I don't know. इतनी तो नहीं हो सकती भाई. I don't know. There could be 300, 3650 varieties of Coca-Cola. ठीक है भाई, होती होंगी. I don't know. Okay. Let's not just read what's on this slide. It's very simple. My question to you is don't read the slide. It's just theory. It's there for you. It will be there. I will upload this. You will have the notes to revise. Let's just use common sense again. When should a company when should a company use stability strategy? Simple question to you. What kind of questions? We'll come to that. Chapter to complete hone do. But we just let us complete the chapter, then I'll come to questions as well. My question to you right now is, what do you think? When should a company pursue stability strategy? Which companies or what kind of companies should ideally use or devise stability strategy? कब use करनी चाहिए company को stability strategy? When should a company use a stability strategy? The stability cannot help the business grow. Stability means incremental growth. हाँ, आपका 1,000 करोड़ से 2,000 करोड़ नहीं जाएगा, बट 1,000 करोड़ से 1,100 करोड़, then 1,200 करोड़. Incremental slow growth you will still have. You might not have an exponential growth that today you do 1,000 crore business, next year you're doing 2,000 crore business. Might not happen, but it doesn't mean you're not growing. Stability says grow at a normal or slow rate, but grow. People who are saying when to use stability is introduction, expansion ke time, maturity ke time, when they want to survive, good market conditions and demand, new. What is new? Okay. when they're positioned well in the market, when it has substantial market share, when a company is at maturity stage, when the company is in maturity stage, maturity, if they have proper well established markets and customer base, when the company is declining, okay, maturity, their proper market, when the customers are satisfied, no threats, market leaders of the industry, when they're market leaders of the industry, okay, when they're already expanded in best selling products and good, like profits are good, okay, companies should use a stability strategy if they're happy with the existing customer base and don't want to put extra efforts. All right, Gerald. Toti, when they are expanded. Okay, Kadambri, B5, Vaibhav says this. Nagaraju Manohar, Manish says when your opportunity more threads. Okay, Ankur says, Ninad says this. Anmol, Malvika, Mahavir. When a company is in maturity, Divya says new. Okay, at maturity because no further chance of expansion. All right. Mukteshwari says where it has good market condition and demand. Aisha says when the business is maintaining the profits. Okay, Parth says substantial market share le lo. Sangan says positioned well in the market. Okay. Bipai Beola says concentrate on making a product position, change in direction like innovation when they create a regular customer, the company is already reached maturity. Okay. You guys are smart enough. Okay, khatam. Slide is over. Very good. Thank you so much. You solved my problem. When should a company pursue a stability strategy? When the products have reached the maturity stage, or those who have a sufficient market share but need to retain your market share, and the product has reached maturity stage. It continues to serve in the same or similar markets and deals in the same or similar products and services. When they are not innovating, तो stability में चले जाओ. If you're not innovating, please do stability strategy. As simple as that. Unless you are innovating, please stick to stability. ठीक है जी? Stability के positives क्या हैं? What are the good things about stability strategy? The good things about stability strategy are this strategy requires minimal fresh investment of money. It does not involve redefining the business again, the structure, the idea, the status, the brand value. नहीं, कुछ नहीं change करना है. Stability strategy maintains the same business and product market posture, aiming for incremental improvements only. रीडिफाइन नहीं करना है कुछ, आपको सिर्फ जो आप करते जा रहे हो वही करते जाना है, उसमें बेटर बनना है. यू हैव टू बी बेटर इन योर एग्जिस्टिंग प्रोसेसेस. You do not have to create something new from scratch or redefine how the business is being done. Organization can focus on existing resources and businesses, helping build core competencies. It is typically chosen by firms with modest growth objectives. It is typically chosen by firms with modest growth objectives, right? ज़्यादा बड़े सपने नहीं है जिनके. The companies who do not have huge, big, fat, audacious dreams, right? I don't know if you have heard this called BHAG. If a company does not have a BHAG, who can tell me what's BHAG? You want to Google it. मेरा जी नहीं बन रहा, बताओ. ये लो. There's something called as BHAG. In corporate, when you go to corporate, people will say, what is your BHAG? People ask businesses, a lot of investors ask business, what is your BHAG? Do you know what is a BHAG? प्रिंसेस इसका मतलब भाग यहाँ से. ठीक है प्रिंस. एग्जाम में भी पीपल से भाग यहाँ से. Super. People who are Googling have got to know, right? It's called big, hairy, it's called big, hairy, audacious goal. That means आपका सबसे बड़ा सपना क्या है? What is that big dream you have about a particular thing? What is your BHAG about yourself? What is your BHAG about your business? What is your BHAG about your hobby? Let's say you like playing guitar. What's your BHAG about your guitar playing. I want to do a concert. I want to be a part of a particular band. I want to travel the world doing concerts. It could be anything. But there has to be a BHAG to everything that you're chasing. Right? That's how it is. That's a very corporate thing. You would learn that as you go there, but I'm just giving you these things so that you know. You can flaunt it to your friends, okay? It's a long-term goal, which is way beyond the resources you have. Okay. BHAGs are always beyond the resources you have. Now, a company which has 10 employees can have a BHAG of doing a 2000 crore business, but they know that is not possible with 10 people. We will need more resources, we will need more capabilities, but हमको पहुंचना है वहां पे. That is my BHAG. I might not be able to do it right now or in the short term because it's too big a dream, but this is where I want to reach. That's called BHAG. कि big, hairy, audacious goal. Cool. Positives. ज़्यादा खर्चा नहीं आता, effort नहीं आता. You want to continue doing what you're doing, improve existing processes, not much investment, effort, and time required. That's a positive thing in this strategy. The negative thing about this strategy is, okay, maturity stage in the product life cycle is characterized by stability. It is chosen when the staff prefers minimal changes and reduced risks. अभी बताता हूँ negative क्या है. Suitable for stable operating margins, opted when expansion may be seen as a threat, a choice for firms looking for stability and consolidate after rapid growth. The biggest problem with stability strategy is that people of the organization tend to become lazy. आपने एक बार, once you do a stability strategy, the people of the company become lazy and they are not able to sustain when you want to grow in the future. Today you want to keep yourself stable. That's fine. After 2 years, if you want to grow, expand, the same set of people in your company will be restless, like आराम का जीवन चल रहा था, why are you trying to make a mess of things, right? This is one big problem with stability strategy, that people tend to become lazy, take minimal efforts, minimal changes, and the appetite to take risks. Creativity in the company dies. The energy, the creativity in the company dies when you're doing a stability strategy. Because people are like, हाँ ठीक है, we just have to do minimal efforts, we just have to keep improving ourselves. We don't have to do something new, something crazy, something creative. It's okay. We will just have to maintain what we are doing and just keep doing that in the best way possible. Simple hai. Okay. That's one big disadvantage of that's one big disadvantage of stability strategy. ठीक है जी. Comfortable zone में आ जाते हैं. They have no moral to do something more. Moral to nahi, moral is a very harsh word. They have no willingness, or they don't have the energy or passion. Okay, what I think is it's perfect time. It's 8:20 almost. Let's take a break here. Come back and talk about certain. हम लोग ये थोड़ा सा पढ़ेंगे, and this is the main chart that I want to pick up today. This is the main chart we want to at least start with, because this is the entire chapter. ये पूरा chapter यहीं बैठा है. 80% of the chapter is chart में बैठा है. We want to do this today, majority of it. But we'll do that once we are back. Okay, it's 8:20 right now. Let's take a break for 10 minutes, freshen up, go wash your face, take a chai, whatever you want to do. Let's be back at 8:30, 10 minutes. Okay. I'll see you at 8:30. Be here on time. All right, guys, we are back. I'll just wait for 30-40 seconds for you guys to be back as well. And then we start with this. Great. I see Niveda saying back, so I'm back. Okay, Parth is there. You're back. Sankaran. Projector, tomorrow there's no class. Tomorrow is Diwali. Diwali वाले दिन क्या पढ़ाई करनी है? छुट्टी. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Tomorrow is Diwali, so enjoy your day. And even let the Board of Studies people, our technical team also take a leave, right? These guys are working really hard for us. Cool. I see Manish, Rutraj, Hardik, Ramadevi, Kadampri, Santika. These guys are back. I'll wait for others also to be back. Just give me a thumbs up or whatever you wish to so that I know you're back and we can start with stability strategy. You made the full chart during the break, Divya. Too hardworking a student. I would have just taken a power nap. If I was a student, I would have just gone on my bed, like just fell out my arms and just slept for 10 minutes and come back. Okay, let's get back to where we were. Okay, let's get back to where we were talking about stability strategy. Now, Steel Authority of India. Read the screens. Read what's on your screen. The Steel Authority of India has adopted stability strategy because of overcapacity in steel sector. Instead, it has concentrated, instead it has concentrated on increasing operational efficiency of its various plants rather than going for expansion. A lot of government companies, what we're trying to say here is a lot of government companies, a lot of public sector companies opt for stability strategy because they are already at a stage when they're doing a lot of stuff. Their volumes are huge, the numbers are huge. They don't want to expand more. They want to do what they're doing in the best way possible. They are already reaching every single person in the country. They already have the network. They already have the distribution available. Now, what they want to do is they want to continue doing what they're doing in the most efficient manner. Okay, that's what stability strategy is all about. Steel Authority of India is an example. NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation, is an example. ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation of India, is an example. The question that you should have is, can startups aim for stability? And if not, why? A startup, right? You understand the word startup, right? A startup is an entrepreneurial venture, somebody starting a new business, a new idea, a new company in the early stages of ideation and development, generally created for solving real life problems through technology. That's what a startup is. That's what a startup is. Okay. The most important factors are speed and agility for a startup. When you're starting up, the two most important factors for you are speed and agility, right? It'll either be you have to do things quick, better than the competitors, or you have to be very flexible. आज कुछ कर रहे हैं, कल कुछ कर रहे हैं, नया product निकाल दिया. Every 2 months you're updating an app, bringing a new feature. That is called agility. So when you're starting up, you need to have speed and agility because of it being in a nascent stage of operations, in a very small or early stages of your operations. Stability, on the other hand, is more meaningful strategy when the size of the operations is huge and you're aiming to stabilize. So startups generally do not opt for stability because they want to grow and expand rather than just be stable. Okay. But do you know of any startup which is doing a stability approach right now? Any startup you feel is doing a stability approach? SAIL is number one in India in steel segment. Okay. Thanks, Par, for telling that. दिव्या से सीए वालों की नो छुट्टी आफ्टर सीए बिकमिंग देन ब्रेक, उसके बाद भी कोई ब्रेक नहीं, सी आई एम वर्किंग ऑन अ वीकेंड। मैं तो बन गया, मैं फिर भी वीकेंड पे काम कर रहा हूँ, कौन सी ब्रेक है? जोमैटो डिलीवरी, ओके। Hmm. Generally, I don't know any startup which is doing a stability strategy, right? I just start this question if you know that or not. But none of the startups I know, or startups are not generally doing, otherwise they won't be called startups, right? Growth and expansion strategy. We talked about stability. Now let's talk about growth and expansion strategy. Expansion strategy involves a redefinition of business corporation. Stability may be said, the benefit is you don't have to redefine how you do things. Expansion strategy may, you will have to redefine how the business works. The expansion strategy is opposite of stability strategy. Okay? Now understand this very carefully. An expansion is entirely opposite of what stability strategy is. The mindset, the thought process, the strategy, the way of doing things is absolutely opposite. The mindset is I don't want to be stable. I want to grow. I want to win the competition. I want to be the best market leader. I want to have the biggest market share. I want to expand to different countries. I want to beat or buy off more companies, make myself huge. That is the mindset of an expansion strategy. And that is how it is different from stability. Expansion strategy leads to business growth. Okay, the process of renewal of firm through fresh investment in new business product is only possible by expansion strategy. The process of renewal of a firm through fresh investment, if you want to get more money, a company which is opting for stability strategy generally cannot get a lot of funds from the market, from the government, from the banks, from the investors. It is very difficult for a company opting for stability strategy to get funds. But an expansion strategy, if a company has a very clear expansion strategy, people really very view because they know if you're going to expand, their money will also expand with it. Okay. Expansion strategy is a highly versatile strategy. It offers several permutations and combinations for growth. It's versatile. Stability strategy to simple hai. Continue doing what you're doing in a better way. You can't be creative. Expansion or growth strategy has to be extremely creative. It requires a lot of brain time. It requires a lot of creative thinking, a lot of strategic thinking, a lot of analysis, SWOT, pestle, सब कुछ काम आता है ग्रोथ एंड एक्सपेंशन स्ट्रेटजी में. विच मार्केट, व्हाट डेमोग्राफिक्स, व्हाट आर द सोशल वेज ऑफ पीपल डूइंग, कॉस्ट लीडर कौन है, स्ट्रेटेजिक ग्रुप मैपिंग करेंगे, कंपेटिटिव मैपिंग करेंगे, कंपेटिटिव लैंडस्केप देखेंगे. All of the theory, all of the concepts we have studied, Mendelow's matrix, key stakeholder management, all of that happens when you are doing growth and expansion strategy, right? We studied a new concept called Mendelow's matrix, the key people, the key stakeholders, right? उन सब कुछ when you're expanding, how do you deal with that? What are the new people being added to that matrix for you? How do you deal? What do you do with them? That's when you do growth and expansion strategy. It may become imperative, right? Why and when does a company do growth and expansion strategy? That's the question. The answer is one, it may become imperative when environment demands increase in pace of activity. When the competitors are growing, when the industry is growing, you will have to be into growth and expansion strategy. Classic example, electric vehicles. If a company which is doing EV business, they cannot opt for stability strategy anyway because पूरी industry ही grow कर रही है. If the entire industry, your entire environment around you is about growth and expansion, you will never be able to do stability because everybody bloody is growing. The industry is growing, the companies are growing, the competitors are growing, the government wants things to grow and expand. And you come and say, I will do a business stability strategy. People are saying, no, that is not how it works. Everybody's swimming fast and you say I will just float in the sea. That's not going to happen, right? You will be dead very soon. In terms of business, you will be out of the business so soon, even before you have imagined. Okay, so that doesn't work. Number two, strategists may feel more satisfied with the prospects of growth from expansion. CEOs may take pride in presiding over organizations perceived to be growth oriented. It says the stakeholders, the external people love expansion and growth. Okay. That's what it means. The market loves expansion and growth. The investors love expansion and growth. People are excited about expansion and growth. So if you want your company to be a lot more market oriented, you need a lot of funds in the market. Now, a company doing an IPO says, boss, listen, I do 300 crores of business. My share price is 300 rupees. I will do next year 310 crores of business. People will say, ठीक है तो फिर आपको पैसे चाहिए ही क्यों? Why do you even need money when you don't want to grow? But you might still want money to do your operations, but people will not be happy to give you money because they say, what will we get? आप तो इतना स्लो चलने वाले हो, आप अपने arrange your money for yourself. Why do you want more money? If you don't want to grow, you're stable, why do you need money? Right? So that becomes difficult for companies who are stable to raise money. But companies who have dreams and expansion and growth, they will go and sell their idea. Today, we touch 10,000 customers. Next 4 years, 5 lakh customers we will do. People say, okay, we are excited. आज इसमें अगर 1 लाख रुपए डालूंगा कल 10 लाख बन सकते हैं. If I invest ₹1 lakh today, tomorrow the potential is 10 lakh rupees exit, right? People are excited about it. Easy to raise money when you're doing this strategy. Number three, expansion may lead to greater control over the market vis-a-vis competitors. When you're doing expansion and growth, it may lead to greater control over the market because you're getting more market share. You're getting more market position. You're becoming stronger in the market against your competitor. That's what expansion means. Advantages from the experience curve and scale of operations may accrue, right? Now, when you are expanding and growing, you gain a lot more experience of the market, of the competitors, of your own business. You gain a lot more experience. And the scale of operations, when it increases, the economies of scale increases, your experience increases, and all of that comes to your advantage. Expansion and growth strategy. All of this comes to your advantage. When you're expanding, you learn something new, your experience curve goes up, that goes up, this goes up, everything comes to your favor. I have some questions. Let's see. Soldier and CA have no holiday. वाह प्रियंका, ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया, but ठीक है. Startups can't do stability strategy unless backed by established entities. Okay. Could be the example of battery maker companies like ICAI who have to implement new idea and enter into providing batteries in EV. Yes, they have to continuously grow and expand because the market is expanding. You can't say कि अरे EV बढ़ रहा है but battery वाले नहीं बढ़ेंगे. Is it like growth and expansion? Permutation means combinations. Absolutely, part says when you do a lot of stuff in expansion, the cost will go up. That is why you need funds. That's what we are saying. PLI scheme can be an example of this kind of a reason. Could be. Could be. Not very sure, but could be. Expansion also includes, Livingston says, expansion can include intensification, diversification, acquiring and merging business, therefore growth strategies. That's right. We're coming to that, Livingston, very quickly. This is what we are coming to. This is the crux of your entire chapter. Okay. You have to take a screenshot, take a screenshot. This will be uploaded anyway. You can refer to it. No problem. Right? आज नहीं करूँगा upload वैसे. When we complete chapter 4 तब करूँगा. So I'm just saying if you want to revise, want to take a screenshot, take a screenshot. It's already in the book, but maybe in a different format. I just changed the format because this looks more easy to me. Okay. We will get into each of these with examples. Okay. We will get into each of these growth strategies. All of these are growth strategies. We will get into each of the strategy and we will talk about the concept. We will talk about an example and what should you do scenario. That means if you were there, what would you have done scenarios we will talk about. Okay. Three things we will cover for each of the topic. That's how I want to do this topic is we do the concept, we take an example, and then we ask ourselves, what as a business leader, as a strategy head, I would have done for this business when we talk about a particular strategy. Let's start with understanding the growth strategies first. The growth strategies, okay? Number one, internal growth. When we say internal growth, what does it mean? Internal growth, okay? There are internal and then there's an external growth. There is one internal growth and then there is an external growth. Internal growth means you are growing within yourself as an organization. When you're growing within yourself as an organization, we call it internal growth. When you're growing externally, when you're going outside your own organization, your own business, and growing by acquiring, by getting into deals and contracts with other people, it's called external growth. Okay. Internal growth is when you are growing within your organization, expanding, growing within the organization. And external growth is when you're going and merging with other people, acquiring other businesses, getting into joint ventures with other people. That's called external growth. Okay. Internal growth has interestingly two parts to it. Growth strategy is internal and external. Okay. It's either internal or it is external. Within internal, you have two things: intensification, diversification. Okay. Within internal, you have two things: intensification and diversification. When you're growing internally, you either intensify or you diversify. Okay. Intensify is existing business में और ज़्यादा मेहनत करना. That means intensification means you are increasing your existing business. That's called intensification. When you intensify, you have four options. You do a market penetration, you do a market development, you do a product development, or you do a diversification. Okay. Intensification has four options. Either you do a market penetration, you do a market development, you do a product development, or you do a diversification. When you do diversification, you have three options. You either do a concentric diversification, you do a conglomerate diversification, or you do innovation. Okay. When you do concentric diversification, growth strategy, internal growth, intensify or diversify. You decide, I want to diversify, I don't want to intensify. When you do diversification, you have three options: concentric diversification, conglomerate diversification, and innovation. Now, within concentric, you say, I want to do a vertical or horizontal concentric diversification. Either you can do vertical or you can do horizontal. When you say vertical, it can be forward or backward. सब पढ़ेंगे, सब पढ़ेंगे. I know it can get too much, but it's very simple. Common sense. ठीक है? This is internal growth. Think about this. In growth, internal, external. Within internal, intensify, diversify. You want to intensify, four options. You want to diversify, three options: concentric, conglomerate, innovation. Concentric, two options: vertical, horizontal. Within vertical, आगे जाओगे या पीछे जाओगे? Forward and backward. Simple. Then comes external growth. Internal समझ आ गया. External is now I look outside my organization to see how can I expand and grow. I have two options. Either mergers and acquisitions, number two, strategic alliance. I will either go with mergers and acquisitions or I will go with strategic alliance. When I say merger and acquisition, I have four options. Either horizontal, vertical, co-generic and conglomerate. ठीक है? अगर आप if you can just follow my hands, I will this will explain a lot of things. Horizontal is you look right and left in your business. You're doing a business, you look right, you look left. What are others doing? Right? That's horizontal. What are others doing with my product? What are others doing in my industry? That's horizontal. Vertical is what are people in my value chain above me and behind me doing? People I'm taking raw material from, people I'm selling my finished good to, what kind of businesses are they doing? That's called vertical, right? Co-generic is what are people around me, something similar, doing something similar. Co-generic, उनका basic nature same है. The businesses who have a basic nature similar to me, what are they doing? That's co-generic. Conglomerate is unrelated. वो क्या कर रहा है, ये क्या कर रहा है, सबको देखना है हमें. तो that is conglomerate. Okay, we'll study that with examples. Don't worry. Number last is external growth strategic alliances. That means joining hands with your competitors, joining hands with people who have knowledge, joining hands with businesses who can help you, getting into joint ventures, getting into alliances, getting into contracts, getting into long-term agreements to do business together, to use each other's strengths to do a particular business and make money. That's called strategic alliance. We will do each of these strategies with examples, so don't worry. But any questions so far? Shoot away your questions. Let's hear your questions. If not, give me a thumbs up, but you should have some questions, I feel. Okay, got it, clear, super clear. But अभी तो हमने पढ़ा ही नहीं. अभी तो we'll get into each of the strategies. Expansion includes intensification. Okay, ठीक है जी. दिव्य, आप तो खाने के लिए enjoy कर रहे हैं. Fully enjoy. ठीक है जी, कर लीजिए. Why diversification comes under intensification? We'll talk about that. Good that you found that, Srinivasan. Diversification is here also and here also, right? यहाँ भी diversification है, यहाँ भी diversification है. Why? I'll tell you. Strategic alliance, we'll come to that. I will do all these. एक एक पकड़ के, I will explain with examples. I have this drawing pane here. See, this is my drawing slide for this chapter. We will do all these strategies. I don't have to repeat anything. अभी मैं जा रहा हूँ. I will explain. I will spend another 30 minutes just doing this table for you. इसमें से जितना होगा उतना करेंगे अभी with examples. Okay? Good. I want you to select a business. Now, we will do couple of businesses. I want you to select a business. We are going to do internal growth strategies, identification. Oh, sorry, intensification. मैं ही भूल गया. We're going to talk about intensification now. We're going to talk about intensification. I want you to choose a cool, good business whose example I can take. Random business doesn't have to be a company. Or if you want a company, we can take a company's name as well. If you want to take a business, we can take a business as well. The first one I read, I will take that example. We can take FMCG part, but give me a name of what product you guys want. We'll take that example into intensification. Any company, any business, any product you feel, let's take that example. Okay. I hear Anmol says Agio. Okay. Let's take Agio. Cool. I heard that first, Agio, so let's take Agio. Intensification. We are doing growth. ठीक है जी? Just bear with my handwriting. Just listen to what I'm saying. This is we are doing growth strategies. Within growth, growth के अंदर हम कह रहे हैं internal growth. We are saying internal growth. Within internal growth, we are saying there are two parts. Intensification, right? Intensify and diversify. ठीक है? We are doing the intensification part. Now, we are taking an example of Agio. अभी पकड़ते हैं Agio का example. पकड़ लेते हैं हम Agio. ठीक है जी? Agio पकड़ लिया हमने. The first thing is called market penetration. The first thing is called market penetration. The first thing is market penetration. क्या होती है market penetration? आइए हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं market penetration. Market penetration का क्या मतलब है? Who will tell me? What is market penetration? What is market penetration? Give me, tell me some examples. Give me some examples. What is market penetration? Let's see if you can identify this. Market penetration क्या होता है? Okay, what is market penetration? Market penetration क्या होता है दोस्त? Penetration is equal to concentration. Okay. Entering into a new market. No, that's market expansion. What is market share? What is the market share? Okay. Having customers favoring your product, entering into a new market, expansion on existing business, right? Market penetration क्या है? Do you understand the word penetration? Penetration means entering into something. Okay, you penetrate into something. That's called penetration. Market penetration is when you use the existing product into existing market, but आप double down कर देते हो. Agio wants to do market penetration. तो वो क्या करेगा? Existing product. Okay, they have an existing product. Let's say their existing product is, right? They have an existing product in an existing market. Existing product in existing market is called market penetration. इसका क्या मतलब है? This means very simple. Market penetration means you're selling your existing product in the existing market even more. That's called market penetration, which means selling more jeans, selling more shoes, selling more shirts, sales लगा के, discount लगा के. When you're putting things on sale, when you're showing discounts, when you're bringing new products, new designs, not products, new designs, so that more and more and more and more people buy your existing product. Okay, I can explain in this sense as well. Okay, now Agio has shirts, jeans, shoes, accessories, pants, chinos, sweaters, sweatshirts, entire clothing segment, right? Entire apparel. But a lot of people, as on today, a lot of people from Ajio are buying only shirts or t-shirts, but not jeans. People are buying jeans from, let's say, Levi's or Flying Machine or H&M or Zara. People are not buying jeans from Ajio, but they already have that product. It's an existing product for them. It's existing market for them, right? So market penetration for Ajio will be, they say if you buy 2 shirts, we give 50% off on jeans. You buy 5 shirts, we give you 2 jeans off free. Okay. This is called market penetration. Your existing product, you're not saying aaj se main jeans banana shuru kar. You already have that. You already have that product with you. There is an existing market. Customers still come to you. The same customer ko you have to upsell. The same customer you have to sell more to. You have to sell the customer more of your existing product is called market penetration. Ajio selling more of its accessories. Now, when you go to Ajio cash counter, वहाँ पे डिओज पड़े होते हैं. There are deodorants, there are perfumes, there are nail paints, there are accessories, rings and chains and bracelets. Market penetration. Existing products to the existing market. This is market penetration. You're selling more of existing products to your existing customer. एक कस्टमर आपका ऑलरेडी है, यू सेल मोर ऑफ योर प्रोडक्ट्स टू देम. ये भी लो, ये भी लो, ये भी लो, ये भी लो, ये भी लो. भर देते हो आप उनको with options and variety. And when you create a variety, an environment that they come to you, they buy everything from you. That's called market penetration. That's called market penetration. Okay. Same for McDonald's or Domino's. You go to Domino's, they say you buy a pizza, we give you garlic bread free. You buy a Kartik Aryan combo from McDonald's. Why? Why are they creating combos? Why are McDonald's, why are Domino's, KFC creating combos? Market penetration. Same customer जो 100 रुपए खर्च कर रहा है, a customer who is spending 100 rupees on your products will now spend 300, 400 just because you created a combo. You penetrated the market. You have entered the market even further, right? You are entering that market even further और अंदर घुस रहे हो उस market के. It's called market penetration. You're entering deeper into a market. Existing product, existing market. You're not doing anything new. They're not saying कि आज से we have a new fries. No, they're just creating combos. They're putting sales on a particular thing. They're selling the existing product to an existing customer, selling more to an existing customer. Okay, you understand this? This is market penetration. This is expansion and growth. This is internal expansion. This is internal growth. You're growing internally. It's internal growth. Correct? To sell in existing products at cost price or less. Not necessarily cost price, Shivam. Sham, we are not saying cost price. We're just saying existing products to existing market to make good margins. पैसा तो कमाना ही है दोस्त. Lay's sells more flavors. अब Lay's क्या करता है? Family pack, party pack. You go to a shop, you see Lay's for 10 rupees, you see Lay's for 20 rupees, and then you see Lay's for 35 rupees. And then you figure out, if I buy two 20 rupee packets, it is costing me 40. Let me buy a 35 rupee packet. Now, the game is they've tricked you to spend 35 rupees on their product. Existing product, existing market, packaging change karke, they're selling you family pack, party pack, right? Two lays joined together with a tape, party pack. Two 20 rupee packets joined together for 35 rupees, party pack बना के बेच दिया. You were there to buy one packet, they're selling you 2 packets. You were there to spend 20 rupees, they got you to spend 35 rupees. That's called market penetration. Now they know somebody comes and says, एक लेस दे दो, एक कुरकुरे दे दो, right? Or let's say you go to the market and say, give me one puff corn, give me one peanuts, give me one lace. Now Lay says, why are they buying three products? I should only sell all the three products. No, but I don't have those products. I don't want to create a new product. If I want to create a new product like peanuts or like makhanas and everything, I will have to put a lot of tamjam packaging and production and raw material. I don't want to do that. I want this customer, an existing customer, to buy more of my product, existing market, existing product itself. So they say they are coming with a budget of 50, 60 rupees for snacks. Don't I make a package of three chips, two 20 rupees, one 10 rupees, and put a tape around it, make it a combo and call it a party family pack for 50 rupees and sell it to them. Their budget is 50, 60 rupees. तीन चीज मैं ही दे देता हूँ. Three other different flavors together. That's called market penetration. That's called market penetration. Existing product, existing market. Okay. डेयरी मिल्क, डेयरी मिल्क भी ऐसे ही करता है. सिल्क साथ में लगा दो बबल के, 200 rupees for two, right? Buy one, get one free. All these are market penetrations. What is buy one, get one free? What is buy two, get five free? What is Mintra doing, right? Mintra is saying you buy this with this, you buy this with this. If you make your cart, right? You have seen in Mintra, Flipkart, Amazon, if your cart value is 2000, you will get 560 rupees off. Ajio does that. If you go to Ajio's app, they say if your total basket is 2500 rupees, you get 250 rupees additional off. Market penetration. कोई नया प्रोडक्ट थोड़ी ना दे रहे हैं आपको. ये तो ना कि Ajio is not saying कि आपकी गाड़ी सर्विस कर देंगे. It's not giving you a different new product. It's not saying अच्छा Ajio पे कोई बात नहीं, खाना डिलीवर भी कर देंगे. You buy products from us, we will deliver free food. They're not saying a different product. They're doing the existing product to existing customer. You make a cart value for 3000, you get 300 rupees off. Existing product, existing market, build that, grow that, expand that. That's market penetration. Okay. The second thing within internal growth, the second thing within internal growth is market development. Let's talk about market development. Now, market development is an interesting thing. The second strategy is market development. Market development means existing product, but the market is new. Exist market. Market development. What are you developing here? You're developing a market, but you're not developing a product. You're developing a market. Market development means existing product in a new market. Now you understand what I'm saying. I gave you examples for market penetration. Now you give me examples of market development from Ajio or any company that you can think of. Flipkart Coins is a loyalty program, right? That's again a growth strategy. You're right. They are doing a market penetration. They are making a habit. They are telling you buy more, buy more, buy more. That coins is also the market penetration. Market development का example दीजिए. Livingston says, in related market areas by adding different channels of distribution. I don't want bookish language, Livingston. Give me real examples. Book up पढ़ लोगे. I'm pretty sure you can read books. You know English. You can read a lot of stuff. I know you will read the study material. You have to. I am here to give you the concept. I'm here to have a conversation. I'm here to share your ideas. Market development का example. Introduction of yoga classes in America. Great example, Rohan. That's a market development. Yoga classes in America, in Europe, right? Existing product in a new market. Boat is now on Flipkart, Amazon with their own website. That's not market development. That is not market development. But we'll study about that style in chapter 5 when we talk about channels. हमने channels के बारे में पढ़ा भी है वैसे. You study about channels. E-commerce sites now available in rural areas. Absolutely great example. Fruits on Blinkit. That's a new market. It's a new product for the existing customer. Fruits on Blinkit, Madhav, is a product development. New product in an exist to the existing customer. यहाँ पे हम कह रहे हैं customer ही नया है. I am going to a new customer with my existing goods and services. Examples were great, like yoga in America or e-commerce going to rural areas. Existing Flipkart website being accessible to somebody sitting in Assam, somebody in Arunachal, somebody in Bihar, in Orissa, in Telangana, anywhere in tier 2, tier 3 or rural areas. That's market development. EV cars in India is a new market, existing product from the foreign countries. That's right. For Tesla, India is market development. For Tesla, India is a market development. They're coming to market with an existing product. New market, existing market, new test. Dubai being global travel destination, that's market development. Okay, that's right. Patanjali providing Ayurveda to outside India. Zomato extending their delivery services to new areas. That's right. You remember earlier in Zomato, you put your PIN code, they would say non-serviceable, we do not service in this PIN code. Now they do. It's called market development. It's called market development. Delivering to every PIN code in India, market development. Existing product now accessible to a lot of more people. That is how you're growing and expanding internally. डोसा होटल इन जापान, ये तो साहिल अलग ही क्रिएटिविटी लेके आया है. डोसा होटल इन जापान, ठीक है सर, मार्केट डेवलपमेंट है. इतना दूर नहीं जाना था, पास में ही रहना था. Avantika is both selling earbuds on their own website and Flipkart also. That's just a choice of channel. That's not a growth expansion strategy. वो strategy growth strategy नहीं है, Avantika. Okay, it's not a growth strategy. It's just about choice of mode of selling channels. सेल तो उनकी दोनों जगह होगी, वैसे भी होगी. They're just trying to cut down their cost कि फ्लिपकार्ट का कमीशन ना देना पड़े. आईफोन नहीं बोला किसी ने अभी तक. I'm very curious. Nobody has said iPhones in India. Market development है भाई. Clear case of market development. An existing iPhone selling in India like hot cake. 1 लाख रुपए का phone is selling to everybody. Everyone possible is buying 1 lakh rupee phone. How? That's market development. Existing product, figured out a new market, made people crazy, making billions of dollars. Market development. iPhone, classic example. Uber in different so Uber is not in Jodhpur, now it's in Jodhpur. Uber was earlier not in, let's say, Jammu, now it's in Jammu. I'm just giving an example. Uber earlier was not available in any other city, let's say Indore. Just give an example again. Now it's there. This is market development. Existing product, newer markets, expansion, internal growth, internal expansion, intensification. उसी चीज को अपने existing business को ही बड़ा करते जा रहे हो. You're intensifying your existing business. You are growing your existing business through market penetration, through market development, and the third strategy, product development. The third strategy is product development. Product development में क्या होता है आपको पता है? न्यू प्रोडक्ट एग्जिस्टिंग मार्केट में चला जाता है. न्यू प्रोडक्ट एग्जिस्टिंग मार्केट. we were doing market development. Now we are doing product development. You tell me product development now. Give me examples of product development. Market development was existing product in new market. Product development is new product in an existing market. To be sure, let's take an example of Kolkata also. I'm happy taking an example of Kolkata. I have nothing against you. Give me examples of new products in existing markets. Like 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. Absolutely fantastic example. Gerald, great example. Existing customers, you're selling new products. Moving from 3G to 4G to 5G. Best example, right? Existing market, people are already using your 4G. You move them to a new product and charge more money. Move to 5G, move to fiber net, apna better internet, faster internet, faster internet, faster. Existing customer ko, you're selling a new product, right? Product development. 4G, 5G, 3G to 4G, 4G to 5G. Great example of product development. Crocs, new product, existing market. Crocs क्या चीज Crocs क्या करता है Crocs तो I think that's more of market penetration than of product development. Tata Motors EV car is absolutely product development strategy, right? Existing customers ko they're selling the new product. Anybody who was earlier also buying Tata Motors, now they are saying, come, let's give you a new product. We have a new product. Existing customers ko of their own. Smart watches, great example again. Great example, smartwatches and earbuds, your wireless headphones and your earbuds. Existing market, you're selling the new product. You, people used to buy phones. Now you're also them, selling them. We just saw uh, smartwatches, right? Smartwatch is a new product to an existing customer. Samsung used to sell phones. They had existing customers. Now they have Samsung smartwatch, Samsung earbuds. They have Samsung this, Samsung charger, Samsung charging point, Samsung that, Samsung those. New products to an existing market called product development for growth and expansion internally, intensification, existing market, existing business internally, you're growing and expanding. That's intensifying your business. That's internally growing your business. You're not looking outside, you're doing what you do best within your business. Okay. TVS and Ola. Ola can be an example, but Ola ka example wouldn't fit here because they are doing something of a co-generic thing, right? From cabs to electric scooters, that's a different segment altogether for expansion, right? That's not a product development. That's a diversification, not an intensification. They are diversifying, not intensifying. Okay, we'll come to that. We'll keep this example for diversification. We're talking about intensification right now. Fashion trends is a great example. Like we were taking an example of Agio. We started with Agio, right? Agio's product development will be they're doing something new for the existing market, new fashion trends they're bringing, right? Or, for example, Agio comes with ethnic wear. Agio introduced its own ethnic wear like Manyavar. For example, just saying a wedding ethnic wear like Manyavar, they start doing that. It's a new product, a new segment for the existing customers. Or they start doing formals like Raymond's, right? That then it's a new product for the existing customer. Or they start doing saris, right? Then it's an existing market, new product. So Agio starts selling saris or suits or wedding apparel, this and that. It's a new segment, new product for the existing market. That's called product development, intensifying internally. You're doing intensification internally. You're doing intensification internally, growth strategy, internal growth strategy, intensifying the existing business, either through market penetration, market development, product development, or you do diversification. Now the question comes, why is diversification here? And then we also talk about it separately, right? I'll tell you why. Because historically, diversification starts from intensification. Okay? Diversification always starts from intensification. First, you identify your existing market, you identify your existing customers, your existing products, you figure out what are the new products as a business you can introduce, and then you figure out, I can maybe go beyond this. I can maybe go beyond this. Okay. I know my customers, I know my market, I know my products, I know what new products I can bring in. But hey, listen, if I am, right? If I am, now listen to this very carefully. Market penetration is existing product in existing market selling more. Market development is existing product in a new market. Product development is new product in an existing market or existing customer. Diversification means new product in a new market. Existing in new, new in existing, existing in existing, new in new is diversification. New product in a new market. New product in a new market. Okay, look at this. Let me just expand this for you. What are we saying here? Market penetration, product development, market development, diversification. New products in new market. That is why, to make a sense of this logic of existing in existing, new product in new market, a new product in existing market, existing product in new market, new product in new market becomes diversification. And then diversification has its own set of strategies. Once you reach diversification, you have your own set of strategies. Okay. Number two, within internal growth is diversification. Diversification पढ़ेंगे अब हम. Internal growth के अंदर आता है diversification as number two strategy. Okay. Now what does this have? Diversification. Okay, diversification has three things: concentric, conglomerate, and innovation. Concentric, conglomerate, and innovation. आइए समझते हैं. Let's take an example of concentric. पहले तो फर्क समझिए concentric and conglomerate के बीच. First, let's understand the difference between concentric and conglomerate. Okay, conglomerate के बीच में आप difference समझिए क्या होता है. You will have to bear with my writing, right? Okay, chalega, because I'm using a laptop mouse, so that's fine. Anyway, concentric and conglomerate. Concentric diversification. What is diversification? Diversification is new product in a new market. Something new you are trying is called diversification. A new product in a new market is diversification. Three types. Number one is concentric, conglomerate, innovation. The basic difference between concentric and conglomerate is relatability. The only factor that defines whether it is concentric or conglomerate is relatability. Okay, it's called relatability. A company, I'm going to give you examples. Now you tell me it is concentric or conglomerate. Okay, I'm going to give you examples you will figure out based on relatability. Okay, based on relatability. Number one, making laptops, a company making laptops starts making laptop screens as well. Concentric or conglomerate? A company which makes an entire laptop also starts manufacturing the screen separately and sells those screens to other companies of other laptop companies as well. I am a company, I make a laptop, but I also make screens for other companies. I'm diversifying, concentric or conglomerate. Why in intensification we are discussing only market and product? Because that is where we intensify. Where else will you intensify? Concentric. Majority people say concentric feels like relatability. Rachna says conglomerate. Okay. What about others? I want all of you to answer, please. Concentric, concentric, concentric. Majority people say concentric, right? Because it's related to my existing business. I'm already doing that. I'm already doing that. It's related to my business. It's concentric. If the relatability is high, if the relatability is high, then I'm concentric. If the relatability is very low, very low or zero, या तो बहुत कम है या है ही नहीं. Either it's very low or it's zero. No relatability. Then it is conglomerate. Okay. I'll give you another example. I make water bottles. I am a company which makes water bottles. Now I'm starting to make bicycles as well. I'm a company which makes water bottles. Now I'm diversifying. I am diversifying into making bicycles as well. साइकिल बनाना शुरू कर दिया मैंने. मुझे लगा ये बिजनेस प्रॉफिट मेकिंग है. आई मेड गुड अमाउंट ऑफ प्रॉफिट इन वाटर बॉटल्स. बट नाउ आई फील कि यार साइकिल भी अच्छा धंधा है. इट्स गोइंग टू पिक अप इन इंडिया वेरी सून बिकॉज ऑफ द पोल्यूशन एंड ट्रैफिक एंड एवरीथिंग एंड पीपल बिकमिंग हेल्थ कॉन्शियस. Let me start a cycle manufacturing plant as well. Is this concentric or conglomerate? It's conglomerate, right? It's conglomerate. Like Coca-Cola making caps, yeah, that was concentric. We're talking about conglomerate. Absolutely. This is conglomerate. No relation at all. भाई water bottle का cycle से क्या relation है? कुछ भी relation नहीं है. Maybe very low you can figure out कुछ कहीं से, but बहुत ही दूर का relation होगा. Makes sense, right? I'll give you another example. Let's take another example. A company which is a construction company makes huge bridges and like these big highways and roads and airports, right? There is a company which makes these huge highways, roads and waterways and airports. बहुत बड़ी construction company. This construction company has also started to make these huge cranes as well. Now they have also started manufacturing these cranes and big trucks, all the construction related machinery they have started making. पहले मेरे क्वेश्चन का आंसर दो, then I see a question which is very interesting question from Parth. Parth is super creative. अलग ही सवाल ढूंढ के लाया दोस्त. Ruturaj says you can make a water bottle holder in your bicycle. ठीक है. So relatability very low hai. That's why I knew people like you would come, Ruturaj. I said very low relatability होगी तब भी conglomerate है. The answer to my question on the construction company piece, majority people saying concentric, and that's right because it's still related to your main business of construction. You're making construction machinery only. So everything it's related to your construction business is the construction machinery. right? Now there's a question from Mr. Park. Let's see if you guys can answer that. He says, what if you start selling refrigerators? A water bottle company starts selling refrigerators. Is that a concentric or conglomerate? That's right, Himlata. You're right. If it's related to construction of bridges, if conglomerate will be related to manufacturing grains. That's right. That's absolutely right. Avantika, that's nothing. That's just free goodies, right? They're selling. That's a marketing trick. That's what we studied in marketing. We have done marketing. We did types of marketing. Remember, chapter 2, 3. We did types of marketing, customer relation building, giving something for free so that so your brother bought a bicycle, he got a water bottle holder and water bottle free. It's marketing. Nothing to do with growth strategy. यहाँ पे हम ग्रोथ स्ट्रेटजी की बात कर रहे हैं. वी टॉकिंग अबाउट डाइवर्सिफिकेशन, वी टॉकिंग अबाउट इंटेंसिफिकेशन, expanding the business. The bicycle company giving free water bottle is not expanding the business with water bottles, right? That's just a marketing trick. You have to figure out those two things differently. It's a marketing trick, right? We're talking about expansion and growth as a business here. हाँ जी. तो वाटर बॉटल एंड रेफ्रिजरेटर का आंसर आ रहा है concentric conglomerate, concentric conglomerate. Absolutely, it's going to be a conglomerate. 100% it's going to be a conglomerate. A water bottle company selling refrigerators is conglomerate. Now somebody would come and say, अरे सब्जी वाले भैया ने रेफ्रिजरेटर की कंपनी खोल दी. A person who a vegetable vendor starts selling manufacturing refrigerators. Concentric हो गया, because refrigerators में we keep vegetables. Yeah, that's right. My refrigerator has tomatoes and all the sabzis and spinach and everything. वो तो फ्रिज में होते हैं. Now the सब्जी वाला भैया has started refrigerator company. Concentric हो गया ये तो. So related to his business. No relation of water bottle to a refrigerator from a business perspective. My friend, you have to think from a business perspective. A person making a water bottle, क्या उसकी फैक्ट्री सेम होगी रेफ्रिजरेटर बनाने की? The business synergy, the resources needed, the technicians needed, the amount of money needed, the amount of space needed, supply chain, trucks, technology, everything is unrelated to your business. The relationship of the business should be based on what kind of business resources you need. Relatability based on, I thought you guys will understand this, but अभी नहीं समझे तो मैं भी बताता हूँ. Relatability should be based on, your relatability should be based on, it should be based on what? It should be based on resources to be used to do that business. उससे रिलेशन बनाना है. सामान साइकिल के साथ वाटर बॉटल आ रही है या वाटर बॉटल के साथ रेफ्रिजरेटर मैच हो रहा है, ये नहीं देखना है. From a business perspective, somebody making a water bottle, the kind of resources, the people, the team, the money involved, the functions involved, the factory involved, everything is unrelated. Person making a water bottle starts making a refrigerator, unrelated business synergy. Nothing matches in the business, neither capital, neither the amount, the space needed, the skill set of the people, the factory workers, the manufacturing people needed, the supply chain, the amount of trucks, space, the kind of environmental things you need, the kind of money you need, everything is different. That is relatability. That is relatability. Okay. हाँ, करेक्ट. पीपल आर सेइंग 2 किलो टमाटर फ्री विद रेफ्रिजरेटर इज रिलेटेबिलिटी. शानदार. बस ऐसे ही बिजनेस पर्सन बन जाओ, मजे आ जाएंगे. वी विल बी सो हैप्पी टू सी सच बिजनेसेस इन इंडिया. पीपल आर सेइंग, सी आई मेक टोमेटोज, आई एम अ फार्मर, आई ग्रो टोमेटोज. अब मैंने रेफ्रिजरेटर बना लिया कॉन्सेंट्रिक. माइकल पोर्टर ना अपनी नस काट लेगा दोस्त. Michael Porter will be like कि क्या पढ़ रहे हैं लोग? I was teaching strategies, generic strategies. People have started doing tomato with refrigerator. Now you understand the concept of, ideally, I believe that concentric or conglomerate का concept you have understood, right? The major thing was concentric and conglomerate का difference समझना, which you have understood. Okay, we're almost on time. Let's pause here. We're already 5 minutes above, right? Mm, the we have it. We have understood what we are doing, right? The major part of the thing was understanding corporate strategy, understanding what is strategic choices, how do you take decisions, what is this chapter all about? It's about being creative, it's about putting yourself out there in the market and beating the competition, expanding your business, right? We have done that. Tomorrow is a holiday, it's Diwali, so a big happy Diwali to all of you, right? No class tomorrow. The next class will be on next Saturday. We will continue from here, right? You have the chapters 1, 2, and 3 already uploaded, right? Please keep studying, please keep revising all the subjects. I wouldn't say just strategic management, Paro. I know CA is not just strategic management, it's just small piece into your entire syllabus. Just keep that focus on. It's a festival season, enjoy as well. Spend some time with your family, friends, whoever you want to go with, right? But don't stop studying. Do not lose your discipline. This is the pure time where most of us lose our discipline. Our timetable gets screwed in the next 3-4 days, and then you panic ki shit 3 दिन पढ़ा ही नहीं, right? Don't do that. Try to just keep in touch with your studies. 1-2 घंटा 3-4 घंटा whenever you find time, just revise things, whatever subject you feel, not just strategic management. With that, happy Diwali to all of you who are wishing me a happy Diwali to you, your parents and your brothers and sisters, your grandparents, everyone. With that, let's wrap up for today. I'll see you next Saturday post Diwali. Once you are done with all the festive Bhai Dooj and all that, you're free from all the festivities. We'll catch up next Saturday. We'll start from here with more cool examples. I have very cool examples for the other part of the chapter as well. We'll do that. And thanks for everyone for being so interactive. I'll see you next Saturday, guys. All right. Take care. Bye.